Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has definitely been a minute that I have vlogged. So I'm coming on here to kind of give you guys a life update and kind of go from there. So let's get right on into it. I'm going to apologize now if I run out of breath. I'm 30 weeks pregnant now, so I am in the home stretch pretty much. What do you need? Anywho, let's get right on into this part of the update. So, like I just said, I am 30 weeks pregnant right now. Definitely feeling large already. I'll just say that. I'm sore basically all the time at this point, especially like in my pelvic area, my lower back. It's been great. Recently I've been getting like super tired. Like right now I could take a nap, but I am trying to just vlog for once in my life, so you guys get to see what I look like when I'm tired. But yeah, that's pretty much how I've been feeling. I would say I've definitely gained more weight this pregnancy than I did with Cohen so far, except the main difference between these pregnancies, with Cohen, I was super sick, so I lost weight and then I gained weight. So really and honestly, I probably actually gained more weight with him, or right around the same as of right now, because I had lost the weight, but then I gained it back and then I gained more. This time I was at a healthy weight that my body's supposed to be at, which was like 140. And now I'm just gonna share it because some people like to know these things. But now, as of this week, I weigh 190 pounds. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm trying not to be hard on myself because it's nothing that I'm doing that's causing it, if that makes sense. Like, I eat pretty healthy and smaller meals and all that kind of stuff, so I'm just trying to accept it. I'm now on a prescription like Pepsid or whatever for my heartburn, because I literally was trying everything that I learned with Cohen's pregnancy and literally nothing was working. So they did put in a prescription for me this week on Monday, and so far so good. Everything has been working a lot better. I still will get it, but it's not bad, like it's tolerable. I did pass my gestational diabetes test, so my glucose test, I did pass that, so that was great. I do have a growth scan on the 27th of this month, so that's kind of when we're going to see how she's measuring, because if you guys had seen my very last vlog, it was basically an update from week 16 to 21. And I did have my anatomy scan during that video, so I did talk about that, but just to kind of refresh your guys' memory since it's been a while, she is measuring bigger than what she should be, gestational age-wise. So they are just wanting to track that. Along with that, I have an anterior placenta, so they're probably wanting to keep an eye on that as well. It was not in a very like bad place that I can remember at my anatomy scan, but also I could be wrong and they just acted like everything was fine. So yeah, I'm excited I get to see her again on the 27th. So far, stretch mark wise, I only have 2 like new stretch marks, and it's basically 2 of my larger stretch marks from Cohen's pregnancy. That at the very top, it's just like pink. I have been using like a belly essential oil butter, I'm gonna just call it, like melts in your hand and then you just rub it on. I can't think of the brand right now. I got it at our local co-op, Oriana, here in Traverse City, so that it was a more natural kind of option. So, and I really like it. And then last but not least, I want to let you guys know that I did have a fall about 2 weeks ago, which ended me up in the hospital for 4 hours to be monitored. She was completely fine. I just was cramping and sore after it. But I did fall on a sidewalk after a funeral. I laughed about it then because I just wanted to not panic. But obviously that's serious when you are in your 3rd trimester, which then I was 28 weeks, so I was just freshly into the 3rd trimester, and I fell directly on my stomach. And of course, while I was there, Harry Potter was on the TV, so I got to watch Harry Potter. And Logan literally, like, napped 2 out of those hours. So that is my pregnancy update part. I figured I could give you guys an update on Cohen because it's been a while that, like, I've actually, like, given you guys an update on him. So he just turned 3 on May 20th. So he is now 3 years old. At his yearly visit, he weighed 42.4 pounds and was 41 inches tall. So just a big boy. We got him, well, we didn't get him, my mom, so his Nana got him a big boy bed, which is super, super awesome. I like it a lot. And we have been potty training him since February. And I'll just say that there are better weeks than others, or better days than others. This week has not been a great week for him with potty training. I'll just leave it at that. He just has been having a little bit of accidents again, which happens, and I don't get frustrated by it because, like, I know he's trying his best. So there's that. We were going to be sending him to preschool in the fall. But at his yearly visit, his doctor felt like Cohen's not ready. And by that I mean his pediatrician does think that he has autism, or is on the spectrum for autism, I should say. So they referred us to get an autism evaluation, and I don't even get a telehealth visit until November. And that's just like a one-on-one video call with the doctor, just me and the doctor, and not anything that has to do with Cohen. Basically me kind of talking about my concerns and stuff like that. And it's not really concerns, it's more so like things that I know Cohen does that are different than other kids. And I've already accepted that. I feel like I went through like a grieving, like, I think I still do sometimes, actually. Like, I'm still like trying to grieve the fact that, like, he is possibly, I've known for like a year that he has been struggling with some things sensory wise. And I had brought that up to the pediatrician since Cohen was 2, and he basically shut it down all the time because he was so young and blah blah blah. And at Cohen's yearly visit, Cohen basically showed him that he is almost not aware of like social cues. He diagnosed him with sensory processing difficulty, and that's why he has a feeling that Cohen is autistic, which is completely okay with us. It just means that things are probably going to have to change a little bit in general, which is completely fine. But with that being said, we are going to be not putting him in preschool yet. And this is actually a plan of mine to kind of go into detail as far as what has led up to these discussions with the doctor, because that's going to take way too much time and I'll probably cry during it. So I'm going to save that for a different day. But if you guys are interested in kind of hearing what signs Cohen has shown since, he was 2 years old and all that kind of stuff, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be doing it anyways because it's a way for me, like I've said before, vlogging isn't, like a outlet for me to express my feelings. And I feel like that will help me process it better. So yeah. That's basically his update. Otherwise, he is doing great. His vocabulary is getting a lot better. He's saying multiple worded sentences, which is really, really good for the fact that he might be on the spectrum. So I guess that's one thing that we have going. But so far, everything is good with him. We'll find out more later this year as far as what is going on with him. I figured I would get on the subject of work because, as you guys know, I do work at a vet hospital. And obviously I'm getting more closer to my due date, so I wanted to kind of discuss my plans with work. So as of right now, I still am working part-time, which is 3 days a week, and a Saturday shift, which is 8 to noon. So about 3.5 days a week. I've loved my job a lot, so it's going to make it really difficult when I do leave. But as of right now, my last day is July 14th, so about a month away right now. And I have a lot of feelings towards it. Like, I'm ready and I'm excited for this new chapter in our lives, but I'm also, like, sad because my coworkers have become like my second family. So I think that's gonna just be heartbreaking when I do leave, at least for me. And then I'll probably be bored a little bit, but I also will be able to focus more on Cohen and focus more on getting stuff done before our baby comes and all that kind of stuff. So taking it day by day. I go through spurts, I should say, of like stress. And I know that's not like great during pregnancy, but it's kind of hard in the days that but the times that we're in right now. I know I'm not the only one that is feeling this way. But from going to a double income household to a single income household is going to be a really big change. Our budgeting is going to have to get even more strict, which is doable. It's just going to be not how it's been, which is okay. I am going to be trying to find some sort of, not trying, but I have a plan, which I'm going to discuss. You guys probably hear my neighbors right now. Anyways, which I'm going to discuss here shortly as far as like what my future plans are to possibly bring in income. So that is my work update. It's not very long. It's pretty simple. So I'll be leaving to start my maternity leave July 14th. I have no idea when or if I'm going to be going back to the vet clinic, which is also just kind of sad to think about. So yeah. So I don't know if I've talked about it before. I probably didn't. But I am having a baby shower for baby girl. Yeah, we're having it in July. And at first I wasn't going to do a baby shower because like I just felt like traditionally you don't have like a second baby shower for, you know, your second kid. But because I have a whole different gender, I don't have very many clothes that are gender neutral that she's going to be able to wear. I don't want people thinking that she's a little boy. So I am having a shower. The reason behind that is because, one, she's a different gender. Two, I know it's completely normal these days to have a second shower. And in my opinion, I feel like you're just celebrating another life coming. So I don't know why I felt like I couldn't or shouldn't do that. And two, when I was pregnant with Cohen, if you guys remember, it was during COVID. It just hit COVID, did, when we were having my baby shower, and over half of the people did not come. They dropped gifts off and then they left. You know, I think like 3 of our closest friends were there, and that's it. Some of my family members were there, but most of them weren't. So I didn't have like a normal baby shower. I went on Facebook Live and showed myself opening up gifts and stuff like that so that the people that weren't there could watch and feel like they were a part of the day, which was like sentimental, but like also like really sad when you think about it. And I've said this plenty of times, like I did not have a normal pregnancy, or I should say postpartum even, because March 2020 was when COVID hit, and I had Cohen in May of 2020. My baby shower was March of 2020, all that kind of stuff. So like it just was not ideal. I'm not going to tell you my theme because I'm going to do my best of creating some sort, even a short vlog, of my baby shower. My mom and my grandma are hosting it for me. So I'm super excited for it. Food is brunch style, which I'm also excited about because my shower is going to be starting at 11 o'clock in the morning, which would be perfect for kids because like Cohen, he doesn't take a nap until like 1, in between like 1 and 2:30, depending on what time he wakes up and all that kind of stuff. So I figured that would be ideal for at least Cohen. And I only invited my very close friends and family. I wanted to keep it smaller, but we all know how that goes sometimes. So I'm super excited for it. I don't know if many of my coworkers or if any of my coworkers are going to be going. I did put like an invitation in the break room. But like I told all of them, like, don't feel obligated to go. Like, I'm just putting the invite out there if anybody wants to go. So we'll see. I'm super excited about it. And for it to actually be normal and not have hand sanitizer everywhere and 8,000 tables that are, not even 8,000 tables. We had, I think, 6 tables that were set up, which is not a lot for the events that I normally have because our families are so big. But they were spaced out all over the place, and it just was not, not what I was expecting my very first baby and everything like that to go. So I'm looking forward to this baby shower. Last but not least, I'm going to basically be talking about my plans on YouTube because like you guys have seen, I'm not on here as much. So I want to talk about my YouTube plans and also just future plans in general. So once I am more of a stay-at-home mom, so once I'm back home full-time, not working anymore, which is in July, I'm going to make a goal of at least doing a vlog every week because I enjoy it, for one. For two, I don't know why, but like second pregnancies for some reason, like you just don't feel like sharing as much. I don't know if that's the word, but like the only thing I ever post these days is like a weekly bump picture or Cohen. It's very rare that I'm posting a bunch of pictures of selfies and stuff like that, like even on my social media and stuff like that. So a lot of things have changed. So yes, my YouTube plan is to get better at posting weekly again. I do want to start doing my grocery hauls again, especially with how things have changed since probably the last time I did a grocery haul. I went grocery shopping today and I almost recorded what I got, but I overdid it shopping and everything today. I stopped at Target and I walked around in there with Cohen and went grocery shopping. Aldi, I stopped and did curbside, and then I stopped at Costco. So like it was just like walk, which is fine. But ever since my fall, I've had like lower back pain if I overdo stuff too much. So that's kind of how I was feeling after I unloaded the groceries and put them away. I just was like, okay, I'm just going to vlog this quick little life update, and that is going to be that because my body hurts. Future plans that I have are starting a photography business. I wouldn't even say business, like I want to make like an income doing it, but I also like want to be accommodating to those who aren't able to afford a lot, if that makes sense. You guys probably just watched my hand move. She's moving right now. As soon as I put the camera on her, she always is like, nope, I'm not moving. Nope. That's how she is. So yes, I want to get back into photography. I took years of photography from middle school to high school, and I loved it. Like, it was just like, I'm not gonna say an outlet to me, but like it was like a hobby almost for me, and I loved it. Like, I loved editing them. I loved like being creative with some things and stuff like that. So like I'm just super excited to get back into that. I literally have not used my camera, and this is so shameful. I've not used this camera since the very beginning of last year. I've not touched it. I charged it up the other day. I took some bump pictures. And by the way, guys, at the very end of this vlog, I'm going to post all this updated pictures and stuff so you guys can see the bump update, Cohen and stuff like that. So you guys will see some stuff. So after this part of the vlog, you guys will see some pictures. So don't you worry there. But I did take pictures on a self-timer on my Canon, and they turned out so cute, and then I edited them. You guys will know what I mean. But I just really want to get back into that. I might ask my sister if she wants to take like some last minute maternity photos, because she is actually due this month, on the 27th, and she might not want to, but you never know. It's just something to get my toes wet again. And then if she doesn't want to do maternity ones, then I can see if she will let me do some like newborn ones, and her bringing her son home and stuff like that. So we shall see. Another plan is homeschooling Cohen during the fall and whatnot, and then also kind of getting into that during the summer. I did get him a highlights preschool book. He got a couple of like learning books like that for his birthday. We've been trying to like get him to use them, but he does not pay attention long enough for you to like get him to understand what you want him to do. He just does whatever, which is fine. And another reason why we're not putting him in school yet is because we just want to have a plan set. So yeah, I'm probably going to start homeschooling him at least throughout the fall until we get that evaluation done on him and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. And then I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom and like a homemaker again, which like I'm super excited about, and I'm also super scared and stressed out about it. So we shall see. I'll take you along on the journey. And they wonder why. Well, I shouldn't even say they wonder why. My husband wonders why. By the time he gets home from work, I'm like, here you go, here's Cohen, because he wakes up. I'm not taking a long enough nap, and he's grouchy. So that is basically my life update. I don't have anything else really to talk about right now. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys probably after I get my growth scan done, because I'll give you guys the update on what happens there. And yeah, that is going to conclude the vlog. Plus, I want to relax before Cohen wakes up, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.